Milan lose at home to Udinese 1-0 as Stefano Pioli plays a formation we'd never seen before, Gab. How badly did he get that run wrong?
Hugely. Now, I'm not...
So bad, that
I don't like criticizing people for thinking outside the box. Milan do have a ton of injuries, and obviously they have a huge game coming up against Paris Saint-Germain.
Tuesday.
And you're playing Udinese, who have 0 victories this
They've never
season
won this
at
season.
home.
Yeah.
So you figure, all right, this is the game. I'm going to throw a curveball, do something new.
Oh, but is he going to play like this against PSG?
No, he's not.
So why then?
Because he wanted to rest certain players, and he figured into Udinese this was fine. And so he starts Jovic and Giroud as like a double battering ram center forward, which means Leao plays further away, which means you've got Musa on the right, which might have been fine maybe if Udinese had decided to park the bus, but Udinese didn't. And they didn't create anything. Jovic was terrible. Something's really... He needs to find his way, right? And after the game, for the first time, he was really, really booed by the fans.
Yeah, the fans were not happy.
Is really, really big for them. Again, you got alibis, injuries, Teo again at the last minute, boo-boo.
I think 9 players were out.
But still, it's Udinese at home, and he didn't help himself.
Yeah. Fabio Miretti scores his first senior goal, and Juventus win away at Fiorentina 1-0, which means they're just 2 points off the top. Can they challenge for the title, Gabi, especially without any European competition? And where were the Fiorentina ultras?
So, I'll answer the second question first. There's been a lot of bad weather and flooding in Tuscany. The Fiorentina ultras, and ultras love to get they get a bad rap everywhere, but actually in a lot of cases they do a lot of wonderful things. A lot of them basically were part of the cleanup effort and volunteering, and they said we would rather do this than go and cheer on this game, and they wanted the game moved. The game wasn't moved, and so they decided to continue with the cleanup. Honor to them. I should point out that both clubs wanted the game played, so that's why the game went ahead. Juventus, again, not an impressive performance. Get the early goal, hang in there. Fiorentina played beautiful football, but can't finish. You know what? Given if they have some money to spend in January, as long as they don't spend it on Calvin Phillips or Thomas Partey or these types of players that they've been linked with, given that they don't have European football, they're right there.
Definitely. I agree. Inter also stayed top in Serie A with 2-1 victory away to Atalanta in a really good game on Saturday. Gab Inzaghi just keeps on going, and so does Lautaro.
This was a good game. 5 wins out of 5 on the road for Inter. Atalanta hadn't conceded a single goal at home. Lautaro wonder goal. Çalhanoğlu, a man of the match performance.
Victor Osimhen is still out, but it's okay because Jack Raspadori is getting it done for Napoli.
How about that? I think he scored in his last 3. They beat Salernitana 2-0, which is a derby after all. Those Salernitana are frankly terrible.
So bad.
Rudy Garcia was positively gloating after the game. He went to a press conference and he has a big smile and then he starts laughing. And one of the journalists says, like, "What's so funny?" He's like, No, I just made a joke about my situation. It's like, really? What was that? Nah, I'd rather keep it to myself. It was a big smile. Like, let's see if you keep smiling.
Yeah, exactly. Gab, there definitely is such a thing as Mourinho magic. Romelu Lukaku misses an early penalty. Roma go goal down at home against Lecce. And then, in injury time, Azmoun equalizes. Then Big Rom nails the winner literally in the 95th minute, and the Eternal City goes ballistic.
This is unbelievable. If you can catch some of the scenes on YouTube, it's absolutely tremendous.
It's crazy.
Mourinho says it's moo time. When you score. Wait, what?
They were terrible for 90 minutes. They were poor.
Let your heart to break down. They come. They park the bus. They make it difficult for you.
I know. Still,
good news for them. Dybala is back. Dybala dispensing magic because if it was
the ball
Pez,
for Romelu.
But obviously, if Lukaku scores the penalty, it's a different story. And you know what? This was pretty big because, look, I don't think Mourinho's going to get sacked because I don't think the Friedkins want to pay him off, and plus the fans adore him or whatever.
No, but will he get a new contract though?
No, I don't think he will. Not unless
he wants one.
Not unless they turn around very, very quickly. Oh, really? Oh, does he want one?
Yeah.
Oh, what about all those other teams? What about Saudi offering him 10 billion zillion? No, look, I got to praise the Friedkins here. They were very, very clear on this. They said, we had a budget. We spent within our budget.
Okay.
Like, there's no reason for us to discuss extending your contract.
No, but for the budget, they need Champions League football next season, right? They need that money.
Yeah, and they're going to cut back further if he doesn't deliver it to them. Yeah. Simple as.
Pomigliano announced on Sunday that they will be withdrawing from Italy's women's top flight, effective immediately. That means just now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, now. Gab, what do you think?
I think that
But they have no money left, or what?
No, it's not about money. It's about the penalty decision that they got against. They played Sampdoria this week, and there's 10 teams in the Italian top flight.
Yeah.
Pomigliano are one of them. Every other team is affiliated to a Serie A team. Pomigliano are not. It's a place. It's in the south of Italy. It's near Naples. The club was founded in 2019. This guy got really excited about women's football, put money in. In his statement, he said, "Oh, we're expected to hold up our end of the bargains." He mentioned that the league should be giving them more money, whatever. But the main reason he went on is the lack of respect and the officiating decisions and blah blah blah. I think you have to grow up. I love the fact that there are clubs that are women's only clubs. I don't like the fact. I really don't. It really bugs me that people think, oh, the only way is to have Man City and Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona and Chelsea and Milan, whatever, and they all have to have women's teams. And like, United, why don't you have a women's team? Because this influx of money destroyed a lot of women's teams who kept going and were really important for many years when things were tough, right? And it was also good because they were surviving on their own. Without needing needing the support of men's football. However, Pomigliano is a little different. Pomigliano was founded, like I said, only 4 years ago. And you can't have this reaction to a refereeing decision. This is like a throwback to the 1960s and whatever.
I know.
I think they should grow up. It would be sad if they left.
I'm sure they're going
to rethink. Yes. But you can't have people like that who are going to get so emotional about this. It would have been as if Arteta had said, "That's it.
That's it.
I'm withdrawing Arsenal from the league."